And the other realm tears on the shore of the Nine. Well, I'm going to the Isle of Death anyway, so let's just hope like the fuck it's over there. It won't be.
Did you say Realm Terror? Because I'm talking about
Realm
Mystic
tear.
Gateway there.
Yeah, I said I just hope it's over there.
Uh-huh.
Because all it's telling me is that there is another realm tear on the shore of the Nine. But the shores of the Nine, but it's Lake of the Nine.
Come on in
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here and see if there's a. I'm gonna just see what happens when I get if I can get the Mystic Gateway, and just see what happens. Because if it's one here, it it's not on my map.
there. At least we're not on the side of the bridge.
Because I know for a fact that
So
the
cold.
one I just
My
got,
spit freezes when I talk.
I can tell you I know for sure that it's that I already got. Are you sure this is the Isle of Death? It's the Isle of Death. I know there's something here.
There's a Mystic
But that's
Gateway
not it.
there, but I don't know.
Okay, the Isle of Death is where you fight that is where you get that Mystic Terror. That the
I don't
one where
remember.
you have to do the little puzzle.
Let's hang on to
I don't remember.
Because you're saying the Isle of Death, like there's several. You don't mean the Lookout Tower, right? Do you?
No, I mean the Isle of Death. It is called the Isle of Death.
I mean that's what it's called and all, but it's not where there's. There might be one here, but the game says I got them all, and if I did get them all,
Like it's slightly from where the boat dock for the Isle of Death is. It's slightly to the left of that.
motherfucker, what? Like, as in,
I'm
don't
giving
get
you a
out.
screenshot of where I'm
Like,
talking
don't get
about.
out of the. All right, before I look at it, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Before I look at it, here
Here we go.
it is the fun. Keep in mind, there's something over here I don't have. I just for the life of me can't imagine what it would be.
What in the Isle of Death?
On the Isle of Death. It's supposed to be a. Oh, well, there it is. That's one of them chests surrounded about the brambles. Secondary blade.
We are done here.
Clearly, that is not in my game. I'm all the way at the top.
I'll say you have to climb and then you have to drop down somewhere. I'll also say it's near those pulleys.
saying across? No, no. No, it's in between. I mean, I think you got yeah, we're going the wrong way. It's between the pulley systems?
No, it's near the pulley system before you start going onto it. Like there's a place that you can go down from there, and it's around the corner there.
Oh. So there is. Okay, and it added the new location. But it still just says 30 out of 30. Like, it's not necessary for me to have. That's weird. Yeah, it's there, but they didn't count. Because if I counted the gateway, like, I feel like if I counted all the gateway, there'd be more than 30. There had to be like 31. Unless what happened is... No, because it's just saying it just added it to the map. That doesn't make any sense. I mean... Do I care to be here? No, I don't. Leave it. Realms there. Fucking river pass, man. Two water pass. Oh, there it is. Lucky for me, the realm tears, if you've already activated them once, or tried to fight them once, they'll show up. So, I'll have one left. You can't imagine all the fun I'm having.
Well, I guess all the fun in the world.
I said you can't imagine.
Well, I'm not imagining it, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah! This one! The Wolvers, right! This fight sucked!
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this.
Wolvers are coming out of a realm there. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I do remember this one. Yeah, I remember it.
You two make quite a formidable duo.
There's no way for that to be where I'm supposed to get that from. I wouldn't say this is the way either, but the fuck else am I gonna go? No. What do you want from me? What's the next place?
I don't remember how to get there. No, Kratos.
No, Kratos. Where? Oh, it's in the back. It's on the back of that one.
That ain't it. I don't remember how to get up there.
Okay, great. We're done here. We can leave. We can go home now. Be warm.
Atreus, you need to shut all that talking up.
What?
I said, Atreus, you need to shut all that talking up.
That's what I thought you did.
Well, I found a raven. There's 4 more.
If it's a flat 51, I'm gonna be annoyed. Like if it's just 51 ravens, I'm gonna be annoyed. Ah, okay. And I could have taken a freaking thing here. I could have just used the realm tear to get her. And then I'm gonna like climb back down just to figure out how the hell you supposed to get over here.
Oh, God. The gift of fire.
Oh, I killed one.
Where is the next thing? I guess it's
No.
that.
Yeah. No! Ah! I fucking died!
Alright. You said that like an actual, like, video game villain or some shit.
Oh, man.
Arg, no. I fucking died.
Because all I had to do, I probably could have won had I just had to trade, like, shoot that fucker in the ass like a time or two again. And I would have been alright. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to pretend like that didn't annoy me. Because I knocked one off.
Because this is the final track. Like, I don't see anywhere else I can put it to, like, make this easier. So I'm guessing I just have to make it.
All I need to do for real. Okay, the fucking wolvers with that bullshit. You can't. Did the other one die? It did.
I don't see I have enough time to do that.
If I can get him to just.
Like, there's
if I can
gotta
carry
be-
him one time.
There's gotta be
Oh,
somewhere
that wasn't
else. Like, there's gotta be at least one more.
Oh man.
Oh, there it is.
did that poorly. I did. That fight was terrible.
You're not proud of your performance?
Oh, I'm not really, because I should have won the first time. Like, I should have done better the first time, but I didn't. So, no, I'm not really proud of the way I did that.
Oh, come on, man. Return the slab. What?
Okay, well, I got everything in the Chores of the Nine, oddly enough. All the Valkyries, one Raven, something is undiscovered. One regular, one Nornir chest.
The Cyclone of Chaos. I appreciate the variety that they give me, but I honestly feel like it's a little overwhelming. Like, there's almost too many options.
There's something on the something here I haven't uncovered, whatever it is.
There's something
I have to go
on
here
there.
now and figure out. I'm pretty sure in Lookout Tower, if you can check for me, there's not a Raven.
Goodness.
By the end of the bridge.
Lookout Tower.
It says Lookout Tower.
How?
Undiscovered. It could be an artifact, but I don't think it is. It's an undiscovered, whatever it is. It could be a chest, but
Artifacts
I don't think
found, ravens killed, and Norn
it's a chest. Yeah,
checks.
so it's an artifact. So it is an artifact. What the fuck is it?
Man and Gauze, the Man and Gauze.
Hamsies.
So how are you gonna feel when God of War finally bleeds into Egyptian
Then shoot
mythology?
them! If it's still Kratos by that point, I might feel like they're jumping the shark.
No, I feel like Kratos will be dead by then. Like whatever story they have laid out for like these series of games, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dead by the end of them. It's gonna upset a lot of people when it happens too. Especially if he turns into the World Serpent. It's gonna upset everybody.
Explicitly, especially moi. Especially moi. Exactly. I won't be happy that they go turn into the World Serpent. If somebody tells me like, oh yeah, Mimir would know.
It feels like he would.
Because the problem as a whole is that people are saying that he's the World Serpent because they think he looks like that goddamn snake. Just keep in mind the problem with this place is if I go beyond that damn that zip line, I won't be able to get back. I have to go all the way forward and then come back. So wherever it is, I can find out if it's it would have to be it. Oh, it's right there.
That is a dickish place to put one of those goddamn birds.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay, The abandoned ship is that set's complete. Right.
I'll send this to you so that you don't have to turn around and look.
Shut the fuck up, Atreus.
What do you say? What now?
It's
What
red.
now?
I made it red. Made it so nice.
It's
I haven't done
very nice.
anything to the inside yet. I don't even know what is gonna be what. I just build it.
If you build it, they will come. Which is honestly a weird thing for them to do.
Okay. Let's see if everything here. 2 artifacts. 1 raven. The answer is no. There's chests somewhere out here that I need to find.
I wanna be where the people are.
And it's not on the shores of the Nile.
More of those. Good.
Okay, so whatever that is for Valkyrie is undiscovered. It has to be that. Alright, can you tell me what you have at the Council of the Valkyries?
I could, for a price.
I ain't paying you, so just tell me for free.
Favors completed, domestic gateways, shops found, lure markers, Odin ravens, and undiscovered and realm terror.
Okay. Fuck.
I know what the undiscovered
I have a-
is.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I can figure out what that is. 'Cause that's the only thing left that has a goddamn objective tied to it.
So what are you missing from
But I
that?
have that. That's it.
Huh.
But I here's the problem. I know what my last 2 artifacts are, and I know what my last raven is. But there's a Nornir chest and a legendary chest missing.
Do you not have...
And when I say
I mean, do you have every area filled out?
yeah, you mean I mean it's the only thing I don't like. The only place that's not finished is the River Pass. That's it. Like that's the only place that's not finished is the River Pass. Everything else is 100%. You have everything on the lake in Midgard. Everything except for that one thing.
The only things I don't have on Midgar is all the Valkyries and
Okay,
that one
that.
place.
Okay, so you have all the Nornir chests and everything else. Yeah, River Pass, all the Nornir chests and all the legendary chests. I am missing 1 of each from each location. And there's nothing.
I apparently can't just go this way. I see some way to get down though.
Oh, here we go. That's where it is. Cliffs of the Raven. Alright. Alright. Good to go. I know they are.
Good.
And the thing is, I remember, like, coming in and everything being just kind of a pain in the shit. What I meant by that was I remember coming here and not having finished everything, but I didn't remember it. I didn't remember it fast. If I'm not mistaken, they're both. Yeah. One is a rune chest, and the other is. Are those the legendary chests? Oh, right.
I am the legendary chest.
Enemy down. No match for us.
I'll say, for what it's worth, Helheim and Alfheim are really small areas. Well, there's where that kicks down. Oh, wait. I hear you. Say, yep. 49 of 51.
Oh, you're gonna get them before me. I don't like that. I will point out some of these I got by accident.
Oh, there's another one.
That's 50 out of 50, right?
One more for the collection.
Oh. Is this another Valkyrie? I'm gonna assume so. Oh, I found all the hidden chambers. Which makes no sense, because I only know where, what, 6 of the Valkyries are? Nothing about that makes sense. Oh. Final Raven.
Oh. That makes all the sense in the world.
Does it?
About her. We have to save her.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
I'm ready if you are.
Aye, same here. If that counts for anything.
No, Mimir, it doesn't count for a goddamn thing because you can't do anything.
I've got to be able to grab that from here. Like,
Alright.
how the fuck am I supposed to do that? I mean, I don't understand how come I can't freaking.
I'm coming to you.
So when they scream Valhalla, that means get the fuck out of the way. It's fair, I suppose. So I have one more artifact, and then the Valkyrie. So I'll just
Atreus,
go
follow
looking
me.
for that artifact, and I can leave. It's the other new two realms where I don't know what anything happens because I haven't looked anything up about them.
I have an idea what happens.
Does it involve pain?
For the most part.
That's fair.
Before I do that, find a place to put it. That's all. I'm pretty sure if I take this out, the gate closes. Yes, it does.
Still don't know what the fuck that bird is. I'm gonna guess that the last artifact isn't in this area. I mean, I could try to power this device and see if that does something, but I don't think it does. I can actually hear Atreus shivering.
Ah! You hog. I really didn't know where I was going with that. Is the problem. imagine it's the ones that are all the ones that are darkest.
I'm just best. I'm just the best. It only takes me 6 tries to hit something that's right in front of me. Really, I don't want to go back. If that's not the thing to do. You know what I mean? And then I'll have wasted everyone's time. Worst of all, I've wasted my own time, and I value that over everything.
I want to give Kratos shit for taking forever to fucking climb chains, but there's an entire human on his back. See if I can cut him some slack.
No, cut the no slack.
This is so convoluted. Like, it really is. It is like the most batshit insane thing. Alright. Open the fucking chest. Kratos. What's in there?
Kratos will
It's a
open
runic
that
attack.
chest when
It's
he
always a runic attack. Oh, no, it's not a runic attack. Stuff though. Yes. Give me mine. That's the chest. And the last look at your chest. All the chests here. All the chests over there. One raven, 2 artifacts, and they all on the river pass. All 3 of them are river pass. Legendary blades pommel. They look like. A little bit better. I'll stick with these for the time being. Okay.
Yep, I never would have.
Because there isn't a fucking fast travel station here, I'm gonna go to a fast travel station. I'm gonna go over there. Find what I'm missing. And by find, I mean use a fucking walk.
I've now found all the artifacts.
All the stuff that I have eaten today, and I'm still burping up those stupid weenies
You're
from
still
that
burping?
pretzel place. That's all I taste when I burp. It is so bad.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's
I'm
not.
so annoyed.
Let us leave, Atreus, and never return to this hellish place. I mean that literally.
Strike
My
of
head
Valkyrie.
bouncing on your ass.
His leg is.
We talked about
still
that
working.
already.
He has whiplash.
About what?
We talked about it. It's terrible. Like he is struggling. It is.
Yeah.
It is. He is genuinely
Do it.
struggling.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Being a dog
Mark.
for the most part.
Don't sass her, goddammit.
What do you want? You were saying my name.
Nope.
Oh, Mark. There's 9 artifacts.
For the record, I would never need to make that
Ah, here we go. We're gonna do it. I'll just look it up. I ain't gonna even pretend.
Yeah, just
Like it don't.
just live this life. Just accept it. You'll
Like,
you'll thank
I'm
yourself
gonna look
later.
it up. It is because if I don't, I'll be here forever. I just want to know how many times how
Have you looked up anything about the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages?
Yes, I did. And it's terrible. I hate. Fuck. It's a 30. Power Picks is a 30-minute fucking video. It's a 30-minute. It's 28 minutes of change, but it's still fucking 30 minutes. Like, I'm just gonna. I will say that I think I'm lucky enough to I think I might be lucky enough where all the stuff I'm missing is toward the end. And I think I might know where the Valkyrie is. I mean, I think I might know where the Raven is. The Raven should be in there with the Valkyrie.
That's all my money.
Now, about that other thing.
The thing is, if they showed you, I don't know if you get them in order. I think they are very specific to which ones you pick up first. Like if you pick up, like when it comes to the artifacts, I think when you pick them up, I think when you pick them up, they're specific. Like there's a very you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like if they were alphabetical, if they were alphabet pieces. Like, if you picked up one, it's still going to be an alphabet piece. It would have taken more time to do it.
I meant to sell those artifacts to.
Need anything?
No.
Let's get to it.
If you want to give me some Cheez-Its, that'd be cool, but other than that, no.
If you want to give me a hug, that'd be nice. Alright, hug me.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Are you afraid of my love?
Actually, kind of, a little bit.
You should be. It's
Because
terrible.
I know what your love entails.
Oh, yeah. The answer is more me, and that's honestly no one should be put through more me.
I'm sure. God.
Like I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what terrible thing you've done in life to where more me in your life is justified. You're probably
Okay,
an
Martin.
asshole. All right. Yes, Daddy.
Don't do that.
Why not?
So, am I going to Niflheim or Muscle I don't know.
Muscle fuck.
Yeah, Musclefoot. Mesoflime? Mesflime. Mesflum? I don't know. So,
I'd say not the muscle. Because I know what that is. Save that for last.
okay. Well, Niflheim, here I come.
So the Nephilim.
Nephilim.
I like how it wanted to point out explicitly that it said Atreus to himself. I don't know what we're still doing here. What do you want to be doing? Like this is are you saying that because we're hurt? Like fuck her. Ain't her old stank ass pussy. Old stank of pussy bitch. Old stank of pussy bitch. I assume she got I don't know why this smell. She probably has a great vagina. I don't know. I'm giving them shit.
It's a godly vagina, if nothing else.
Oh, I could have fast traveled directly here.
Yeah, you could. Look at you now.
From the day I was born, I've been hustling strong.
Brock, what do you got to say about this place? Nothing. Yeah, okay. That's about what I expected. What about you, Mimir?
I could be massively wrong.
Niflheim.
Here we are.
This could be. This might simply not be here.
The realm of the fog.
But if it is, we'll see it in a second.
What is this stuff?
This
What the
mist
fuck?
is cursed.
Cursed?
Right. Safe to breathe for a time, but it'll kill if we linger. Just one more reason to love Niflheim.
Well, that's great.
Yes, sir. Let's see. What is that stuff? Weird.
Yes. A strange material.
The Curse of Ivalid. Ivaldi? I don't know. All I know is I'm getting materials. Bunch of mist echoes. And that's that stuff I need. So I want to stay out of the mist as much as possible. So you're saying
so-
this place with the deadly mist is worse, or is not as bad as the other place?
No, that's not what I said. I said you wanted to say the other place will last.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Because it made it seem like that for me, but I mean, what do I know? I'm a fool.
Ah! Fancy seeing you two here.
I'm surprised you're here, Sentry. This mist is pretty gross.
You think I can't handle a little cursed mist?
I really do
Well,
wish that they would
You're right. I'm trying to
do
build
these
some
in
armor
order.
that lessen its
like
effects.
no one seems to
The
be like have
materials
done that
of
on
the
in
are
God
all
of
right
War,
here and evolved
like to have done
functions
things
like
in order.
they're blanketed by this
And I will say
nauseating
that
mist,
that's
of
something
course.
that's kind of
Wait for
important
it.
because a lot of people really usually are looking for one thing specifically.
The
They just
entrance is
need
sealed,
one
but
thing.
I'll craft you an entry stone with enough mist echoes.
And that one thing is probably, you know, it's probably like a couple of ravens or a couple of pieces of this or that and other.
I wouldn't recommend
But
staying
it's
in
never,
too long.
I will say it's, all these videos usually do not,
I will not touch your gear until you burn all the tiny pieces off of the fires of Muspelheim. Also,
There's something written here.
basically what I am looking for is just a video that shows me
This book
where
shuffles
stuff
around
is.
each time you leave.
like
That's
things
incredible.
in order.
Focus.
Like here they compilate. Here are all the ravens for this area. Here are all the cipher pieces for this area. As opposed to here's a raven. Okay, now here's a thing. Okay, now here's one of these. Okay, now here's another raven or three. Okay, now here is where you find this. But this is over here. And like no, motherfucker, put them in order. Put them in order. Just put them in order. And it's like I realized to some people, it's like, well, if you have to, what if you have to like, you know, backtrack and stuff? The people who are having to do that have already been is the problem. Like, that's how I feel about this. Like, the people who are gonna have to backtrack have already backtracked.
Well, this place is already fun.
Oh. I found nothing since I've been here.
Isn't that the best feeling?
I think that it's got to be outside because I think I've stripped this place bare. Yeah, I think I've stripped this place completely fucking bare.
So basically, this is like an RNG dungeon, more or less.
Oh. Going back outside. Ain't nobody stop me because I'm all the way up.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
This place is gonna be fun. So much fun. Everything you collect in the workshop will be lost if you don't escape alive. So I have to make the conscious decision.
Yeah, I heard that too. I wasn't thinking.
Decision to leave.
This
Decision. Because the enemies have been different every single time I've come back to life.
I've been struggling since a child, now them days is gone. Oh. They could have put one up here. Like they really could have put a fucking Mystic Gate up here.
That must be the center chamber.
Just go and follow the video. Just go and follow the goddamn video. Just go and follow the video, because it's optionless at this point. It's either do it or suffer. Because I know that the things I need are most likely not sitting together and just like waiting for me to come pick them up. Like I know they're not. Like under no circumstance. And for me to get to a fast travel station, I am going to have to take a fucking elevator. Alright.
I'm gonna die. This is annoying. Because there are no checkpoints, there are no anything. It's either you do it or you don't.
Like, this is gonna be wrong. Like, I'm just gonna point out that it seems like I'm gonna end up having found some more, I'm gonna end up having found two, two gateways. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna have to take a long way there. Shit. I understand that some people look like, you know. These ain't even in order. Young buck is good enough to know when you. This is how. I missed the gateway. When I say I missed it, it's on my. It's like a part of what I have collected, but it's not showing up on my map.
Like the other one?
Yeah. Like, it's like I have them all. I have 30 out of 30, but it's not showing up on my map. And I'm going to have to take a very long, arduous trek to get there.
You don't want to.
I think the idea of to Atreus is that when the gateway just shows up, as opposed to oh no. I don't I'm double checking everything. No, it said yeah. Like, I will say, it makes no sense for some of the places to be like blocked off. Like, I understand that it was that way contextually.
I got what I needed.
There's some enemies here, but not here before.
On top of everything else, if you don't remember the way you went, you were shit out of luck.
Might want to start heading to a mist-free area.
Oh. Lo and behold.
Ooh, looks like you found enough echoes. And you're not dead. Very impressive.
Sindri, how do you make anything out of mist?
Odd as it sounds, the dwarves who lived here could craft marvels out of the mist of Niflheim. Keep an eye out for more mist echoes. I could put them to all sorts of use. I'm
Yo, dude.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes the best purchase is the one
You suck. Then I'll leave at the party.
I mean, that is true. I am
Ooh, looks like you found
fairly
enough
awesome.
echoes. And you're not dead. Very
So
impressive.
got the idea of
Ooh,
actually
looks like
going
you
to
found
J-Man's
enough
wedding.
echoes. And you're not dead.
Okay.
Very impressive.
It's November 14th.
Okay.
If we go, do you plan on going? You gotta go.
I mean,
You can't not go.
I'm about to say, if everybody go, if I'm alright, if I'm in good physical condition, I'll ride. And the best
Alright,
you can.
cause
Who all trying to go?
it would be I have to ask Famous if he would want to go. I doubt it though. But it would be me, you, Patrick, and 'cause I've been trying to get a hold of J-Man for a minute. But yeah. I know Patch came over today and we talked about it, but then we really started talking about it. It wouldn't be a bad thing.
It might suck though. I mean, Pat don't mind driving, so.
No, he don't at all. Yeah, we would spend maybe 2 or 3 days there. Yep, Brenda say she's fairly decent at finding
Deal.
pretty good hotels on for cheap though. But yeah, so
I'll see. I ain't saying yes and I ain't saying no.
yeah, I ain't saying yes or no either, but I want to, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
I wouldn't mind.
So
you know me, I'm trifling and shit, so I'm gonna have like my alternate my reasons for going.
we're gonna need alternate reasons for going. It's
Yeah.
like I told Pax, this is wedding, so he ain't gonna have time for us per se. So we're gonna need something else to do while we're out there.
What can I do for you two?
So
So we got the hands on like an old sound.
we
Is that
would
the thing you want to talk to me about?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're
How
gonna go
how far do you live from fucking Georgia? Cause I ain't asking you to come to the wedding. I'm just saying, if we out there, I mean, we can, you know, what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Wait, what are you talking about?
College radio in the van. You know what I'm saying? With a blunt in each ear. You know what I'm saying?
So off the top of my head, we're gonna rent a vehicle.
Yeah, sure.
So we're gonna rent
I
a
want to point out. Hold on.
size vehicle.
That's ass. When I
We
say
are
that's ass,
hotel and pleasantry money.
that was ass. When they put that there like that. That was bullshit. Because it was, you couldn't hear it and you couldn't see it. That's bullshit.
Like hey, one says bullish. Excuse me.
One more thing. One more night.
Alright. Okay, so this is literally gonna be grinding, more or less.
We missed this dinner up here. That's nice.
is too small and too old. We will bring it back to the dwarf.
Things this game is asking me right now.
This is it. Behind one of these clouds. It's behind this house. And alright, I was really hoping that would be it. Oops. My bad. Well, all these, man, we out there. I don't, yeah, you have to see how far it is from here to there.
I mean, there's a lot of things to consider before I could ever give you an answer.
Yeah, I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the same boat. I can't just, I wouldn't mind going. Like, I ain't gonna say, I don't want to go. But I will say that, like, that kind of thing for me, I do need a secondary reason to go.
Because the sake of just doing it, honestly. Let me see. This is gonna be hell. Like, this is going to be literal hell.
Literal hell, Mark?
Well,
Literal
not
hell?
literal hell, figurative hell, because we've just gotten done with literal hell. Because it literally is just a dungeon that keeps resetting. And you have to grind to get shit. I mean, I'm sure there's strategies to maximizing how this plays out. They can and they are.
Fuck! I have to walk all the way back. I got all 43 ravens. I'm missing the one artifact. And they say, it says it's over there. And I've visited all the ones here.
So, is this the way you want me to do it? Just keep going up and down?
Where to next?
I'm about to have to actually travel all the way back. I had to come this way no matter what. Like, I had to come this fast, come down this fast. Because the raven I didn't get, and one of the artifacts I didn't get were along the way.
20,000. They want me to get 20,000 of these echoes? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna go back to Sindri.
I realized, like, you're over there having troubles. I'm like, man, I am not looking forward to that shit. Then I realized, well, I can always just change this.
I mean, mind you, it's not really difficult. It's just, it's literally grinding now. Like, this is literally where you go to grind at this point. And I'm just considering what that exactly means for this type of game. Because up until this point, I would say there isn't really any grinding, but you are literally going to have to kill the same enemies, just randomize each time to get these fucking echoes.
What are the echoes exactly?
It's a form of currency, more or less. It's a crafting material and a currency, more or less. Like, that's all it is. Like, you go down into the dungeon and you get as much as you can before the poison starts to kill you, and you leave before it kills you, or otherwise you lose everything you got. Like, if you die at all, you lose everything you got while you were down there. You have to start all over.
Alright, to be fair, that didn't take me very long to get back.
Is that what I think it is?
Useless armor?
Useless. Oh, ye of little faith, this armor was worn by Ivaldi himself. Sure, it's seen better days. But
His name was Ivaldi.
And it'll help with the effects of Ivaldi's curse.
Unless there is something of value in this workshop.
And
there is
he
little
was number
point in staying.
one.
You saw all the chests in the center chamber, yes? Plus all the goodies tucked away towards the back of the workshop. And the 3-round tears, of course. But might want to be careful with
It
those.
says it's over there. I'm almost positive it's not.
Be my guest.
I've gone to every location in the game that it could possibly, like, I've followed this thing to all the locations, even the ones I knew I already got, and I'd followed them to every location, and there was nothing there.
What speaks to you? Nothing to your liking.
Well, I guess one of these chests probably has the material I need to get the final upgrade materials for the axe and blades.
I will say that the blades that the other people I've seen people use online look a lot worse than these. Like I remember seeing the blades in like videos, and I was like, man, they don't look like the blades of Chaos. But like the ones I'm using clearly are the blades of Chaos. I wonder whose idea it was to make sure to put the blades in the game. I'm finna cry. I'm fitting to cry. I'm fitting to cry.
I honestly think I'm gonna leave this place. Mostly because, I mean, I can do this off stream. When I say that, like, it's not gonna be entertaining. Like, of all the things, like, this is literally, like, nothing new happening. Like, this is gonna be a lot of grinding to get materials. To grind, to get other materials. That's literally what this is. It's just an endless cycle.
Fingers crossed, Mark. Mark, cross your fingers.
Oh, I can't. I was kind of.
Do it in spirit. Just think about
Okay.
crossed fingers.
I'm thinking about crossing all the fingers of all the people.
Alright. Should be right here. And it is! Oh! Yes! Oh, finally! That is it. That is it. Well, it's not 100% complete because I have to fight the other three Valkyries. I have to fight the other three Valkyries. But the Lake of the Nine is at 99%. Hoka Boka Choka, dude. I don't know what those words are. I'm just kind of excited. Alfheim, 1 artifact. 1 Raven. 1 chest with 1 realm pair. So wherever the fucking Raven, wherever that is, I'm pretty sure that's where the other Raven is. Helheim, is there a Raven here? There's 4 Ravens here. There's a lot to experience in Helheim. So to be fair, yeah.
It's all pretty tight knit though. Like there's not like a lot of exploring in that area. It's just a straight stretch.
Alright, well that's it. Fucking Midgard is done until I can kill the other Ravens. I mean the other Valkyries. And when I knock off the other Valkyries, we will come back here, go to the Valkyrie throne room, and then fight the giant Valkyrie. Because that's what's gonna fucking happen. If you didn't know that already, you don't play video games. The fucking lore, everything they've been saying is that one of the bitches then put some shit in their water and now they can't help but want to have sex. So until then, bye.
You interpret things rather strangely.
Hmm?
I said you interpret things rather strangely.
The day I was born, I've been fucking them all. The struggle is in my time, now them days gone. Ain't too much in the hood I don't know. Good that no need no. The shitty thing is, like the super shitty thing is, there's one of each chest. I can't for the life of me figure out what the hell the undiscovered thing is. Oh, it's a Valkyrie. So I'm taking that there's artifacts. I'm gonna sell the artifacts I have now. Because I have them all and I don't give a shit.
Oh. Need 5,000 for that one. It's literally just a bunch of grinding. 7,000 for that one. 7,000 for
So
that
did she
one.
give him like the special ability to do this shit?
Who?
Because this is her axe.
I think it's more of like a thing tied to the wielder's will. Would be my guess.
Ugh. I do know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move across the room. Just use the microphone. It's hot.
The shitty thing is that each chest only really gives you like 100 or so. No, we don't. I mean, it's really just a matter of, like, going through this dungeon and avoiding traps and killing monsters to open chests. That's literally all it is. But it's the matter of having to do that without dying is the issue.
Oh, you can sell armor that you don't want.
Yeah, you can. Okay, that was enough. I'm probably gonna head back. Turn these in. I mean, there really is no limit to how many you can get, though.
Brother, it's time to go.
Yeah, it really is. Because I need to buy a resurrection stone.
Thank you for reminding me. Wow, man.
Seriously, be careful with those realm tears.
I mean, to be fair,
I don't know what we're still doing.
I don't know what we're still doing here.
Was there more? Let me think.
what are you talking about?
Nunya?
I've been lying when I say that one.
I'd be lying if I said I could hear you.
Oh man, you heard enough? I
Yeah.
forgot. Sorry. Gotta remember, nothing else bigger than love. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Can you hear me clearly?
as clearly as I need to.
More power. Give me more.
I recognize Evaldi's stench of failure.
Give me one more. No.
Well, I'm gonna go to the other room and see what that's about. so I can do that.
Okay,
climb.
Sindri's Sindri's royal armor and Brock's royal armor is the same damn thing, just with color variations. Just quite literally it.
I mean, they have buffs to specific stats.
I mean, yeah, it's different. But
they look
ultimately-
exactly the same.
Yeah. I would have preferred if Sindri's looked a little cleaner. I feel like that would have been Ugh. Yeah, the crazy thing is, I didn't unlock a single goddamn trophy. Like, I have not gotten a single fucking trophy.
I mean, it's not a
Doing all
trophy
this
for
shit.
completing 100% of the areas.
Now where do we go from here?
There's stuff tied to them, though.
Yeah.
Like, collecting all the artifacts, killing all the ravens. I haven't done either of those. Fully upgrade the actions, fully upgrade the blades of assets. Hidden because you're not, half of the obtain the traveler armor set, which I do not have. Obtain the ancient armor set. Treasure hunter. Use treasure maps to find all the big spots. Read all of the shrines.
It's
Complete
hard.
all the trials of the same.
Is that
Retrieve all the things.
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
Retrieve all the
this
treasure.
is supposed to be the greatest
Chooser
fire?
of the slain. Defeat the 9 Valkyries. To let you know for sure there's more
Did your
than
mother speak of
the
it?
8 that they tell you that there
Not a
are.
lot. I mean, there's not many stories that take place in fire, except among the fire giants, I guess. But I don't think they talk to others much, and no one's seen one in forever. I wonder what Suarter's gone with.
What?
It's what those runes said we could find him.
We shall look.
Ow!
So, what fresh hell is gonna make this place terrible?
Judge, you think you don't need to. That's the job that G.O.D. do. Everybody said the people that read you, because you see, everybody suddenly begin to read you. You see through. Because you're acting like you know me. You really don't know. Now, the funny thing is, you don't actually have to make this party private.
Yeah, because we're both offline.
Right.
Oh, there's Brock.
But that breaks. That's not.
Here,
That's something else.
boy.
Oh my
Another one.
gosh. Oh,
Must be a fire sword.
I don't want to
Must
do
an
it.
original.
Makes a flaming sword.
A weapon of
So
legend.
don't.
He fights Thor and Odin.
I'm actually gonna stop, like, earlier to not
That may be
early,
a
but
matter of
earlier,
perspective.
like within an hour or so, probably. Oh, I got another trophy. I got.
I'm
all of
stopping
these.
soon.
What?
I'm stopping soon.
What do you
You
mean?
took forever to get to the point.
That's kind of.
Tara Herbert wants to connect with me on Facebook.
All right.
It's MySpace.
Listen, I hear a voice.
Another elf.
I don't know what that video is. I don't know what Head
It's
Popper
coming
is.
from up there.
Climb to the volcano.
The
That
voice.
is.
It's just around this corner.
What is it now, boy?
It's a great big sword. It wants to know if we're ready to train.
If we're ready, the train.
That's always the people with skeletons. The beer, the drinking like skeleton. A lot of them better than Debbie the Elegant.
Oh my god,
Prepare yourself,
why?
boy.
Yes, sir.
I understand now, Martin. I understand
You understand what?
everything.
Why I told you to save that one for last?
I mean, I understand what these two areas are now. Because they're not like additional content, they're RPG shit. They are literally additional
Oh my
content.
God,
I
what
can't
about
lie
that?
about that, but it's literally like, you know, fight things because in the specific way because we tell you to. I mean, the enemies right now aren't hard for what it's worth. I remember when you guys used to be hard. Something funny?
Yeah. I was holding it in till you said so. Yeah, broke it. You ever seen your brother's face?
Wouldn't it be nice
Several
to find some
times.
incense just once? The smell
It's
of
so
burnt
funny.
gets old quickly.
Alright.
I thought that for years. His face is hilarious.
I'm sure he doesn't feel that way.
He doesn't.
Says there's another level to this challenge.
I was telling him before, his face is funny as shit. Like legit, just looking at his face, it makes me. I almost cry laughing. Oh, it is so funny. Oh, can't hold on.
Right side, more up.
Define quick succession, man.
What?
I said define quick succession because this game has a weird sense of what quick succession is.
Namir. Oh, I don't know why I thought that would work. Like, I really don't quite understand why I thought that would work like that. I thought I'd be able to fast travel to the to Alfheim. Because I saw a fast travel station there and I was like, yeah, I can just... Vanaheim is unlocked, Jotunheim.
Really?
Oh, you can't go back to Jotunheim.
Just wait till they're all alive.
Hell no. So these other realms, like Vanaheim, like did we like is there something we can do to get those later or
No.
what?
I'm guessing those are just for other games.
I was being completely honest, I really don't want to go to Alpine.
Why? It's the best.
I really don't understand how the travel room works, if I'm being honest. Oh wait, am I tripping? I might be tripping. Yeah, look at them. I understand. Cause I thought it just like moved a bit.
Oh, you dick.
Huh. So
Yeah, the timing for quick succession is not very large at all.
it's really sad. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the hidden chamber first, and then everything else after the fact. If I'm being completely honest, I don't want to do this. I'll see you when I get there. And yes, I changed microphones. It got hot. Everything I cast out, a doo-doo stone. You acting like you know what I'm really all about. I like chicken wings in my mouth. There's dew on the floor.
We should do something about that.
I just did. I just told you about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's your problem though.
You said I should do something.
Yeah, fix it. Get rid of it.
Oh shit. You motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. So from what I can tell,
Watch your back!
thank you, my man, my mirror. You ever get that one, Phil?
What?
Or I said that like you could hear the game I'm playing. You are one vicious son of a bitch. You ever get that one?
No,
You did? You?
I've not gotten that one.
You haven't, really? Huh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, and it's important, so don't lie. In Alpine, when you go to the chamber of the
With the booty stain.
yeah, is there a raven in that chamber?
No, I don't think.
There wasn't a raven in the Valkyrie chamber. Really?
No, there might have been. I don't remember. I'm gonna say yeah, there was probably.
Oh, hold on.
I know there's one outside
you
the Valkyrie chamber.
Did
at the
not.
very
How
least.
long? You did not hold on to me this information. Stratifying.
Honestly, the more I do it, the more I forget.
I mean, he's not wrong about that, to be completely honest. Atreus asked Mimir if they're from the same place, and why do they fight? He just said, that's adorable. That is adorable. Is the way he said it, if I'm being completely honest. Squishy. Squishy.
I will say that there was a raven outside the Valkyrie chamber.
Okay.
I will also say there's something on the ground in that area too that you have to shoot with arrows that I never would have figured the fuck out. Like, maybe you did. Maybe you are better.
No, let him come over here, son. No, nah, let him be in there. I mean, he's right. I don't need the health, but I was honestly, because I figured out that works. damn near flawlessly every fucking time. I want to do it now. What is here?
What's this word?
There's a thing. There is indeed a thing here. There is indeed a thing here that... An animal, I should say. There's an animal in this place that makes a sound like a gurgling stomach. I think it's a frog. Wrong button.
I know I'm going about this the complete wrong way, but honestly, all I have left of myself is to brute force this until I literally kill them all in enough time. And if you can't accept that, then you don't deserve to watch me play this. It's more or less how I feel.
Okay, you said there was something on the ground outside of the chamber, like outside.
Not right outside the chamber. It's near the outside of the chamber. Like it's kind of
meaning.
Away from
oh, you mean that red thing on the ground?
Red thing on the ground.
I guess what the hell are you talking about? Are you talking about like before you go in the door?
I'm talking about the blue crystals on the ground.
Before you go.
It's not right before.
Like, no. Before you go down the elevator, or after?
Before you go down the elevator, before you even go into the door.
Okay.
Like while you're still outside.
Okay, because there's a secondary path over here, and I've been here. I've done this already.
I said you might have done it.
I thought I've been here. I didn't open that chest. If I had, no, I've been here. This is closed. In Alpine?
Yeah.
I don't see a,
There are 3 blue crystals on the ground. In that area.
And you shot them all and nothing happened?
No, I shot them all and I got a rift.
I just gotta be in here. Ah, okay, jeez, Mark, fucking... Jimmy
Don't
Christmas.
start, don't fucking start.
Hey, the way you describe things is fucking, it's out there, man.
You know, I have plenty of cases where you did the same.
Does that make me wrong?
No.
Alright then.
I don't like describing things. I've made it like very apparent that I don't like describing things because that's why I try to give you screenshots and videos. To avoid anything to do with, like, of describing anything.
Wow. This is really, this shouldn't be a problem. Now, with that being said, I found the rift. Now the question is, so you said the Raven is out here or in there?
The Raven is very close to the area you were just at, where the rift is.
I'm not gonna find it. They didn't touch us from what I can see. Because I probably was supposed to be able to do that when I first came through here. I didn't. Dust of rooms. Okay. Realm Tear is done. Still got one chest to find. one chest, one raven, and one artifact, one something. Fuck else. All right, I'm just go in there because
The Raven's not in there. It's in the fucking rift area. When I say that, I mean you can hear and see it from where you activate the rift. Not necessarily right where the rift is, but in that area.
ain't that weird ass stomach noise, is it?
Probably. You have to look out towards the water, I can tell you that much, and that general, like, open area in that area. The word area is going to be used a lot. Because when you look out to the water, it's up and to the left. Have you found it?
No. Because I'm standing near the... Okay. I'm going to go out to the shore. Because there's a good chance I've already killed it. I've already hit it.
You might have.
There's a real good chance I've already hit it. But the problem is, there's no way to know. Like, there is no way for me to, like have any idea of whether or not I've already gotten this raven. But no. Hold on, be back.
I'd really like this to be over.
Fucking care. I'm just gonna look it up. I don't care no motherfucking more. You can't eat my doo that's on the floor. I've got nothing to prove, but everything to lose. I don't give a fuck, suck my dick. That Alpine Tower and that other Alpine stuff. Because I want to point out that the fun part about this to me is everybody who's played this game has looked up things the way I described they need to be recorded. Because people will say, like, it says, like if you search, like, Alpine artifacts, this, that, and the third. No, but all the videos are it's just all the stuff. Alright. Shop. Alright. Floor. I'll check that on the way back.
Mind you, I only knew about that specific raven because that's the one I was missing.
I will say that whoever this person is, like, they spelled artifact all funny. Power picks on YouTube. Yeah, they spelled artifacts. They spelled artifacts with a T.
Yeah. Finally did the thing.
Oh, that's right. I didn't go here.
Another gate open.
fire giant could be at home here, and according to prophecy, we won't see them again till Ragnarok.
Okay.
You're almost right.
There's another sword. This must be the next challenge.
But there's a good chance it ain't gonna be here. There's also a chance that it is there.
It is not the time for
Yeah,
this.
alright, got it. It was, yeah, at the show. Okay, yeah, from there to the left. But the dude in the video had it on the right. But he hit it from the shore. And it's that one. And the thing is, again, I can't. I'm pretty sure it's just not there because I think I already got it. I know I have one of the two. And we went the wrong way. This was the best way ever.
And we're walking, and we're walking. I think the door appeared. It did.
Let's sort you out.
Kill me.
I don't want to fight this Valkyrie.
That's fair.
Like, I really want to fight this Valkyrie.
Well, next.
Where do I get Asgardian steel from?
I couldn't tell you. Okay. That's clearly but not a legendary chest, whatever. I forget which one the legendary chests are. If I'm not mistaken, they're the ones. Ridiculous. I do hate that when I come across a game, when I'm playing a game. I do find it interesting that they have chests in this game. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What is that won't be funny to nobody else but me. And that ain't gonna change. Alright, let's go ahead and fight this Valkyrie so I can lose and then splice in me winning. Man, I forgot that Atreus shot the damn heroes up. I do appreciate that they have somewhat the same. What? The fuck all mean?
Somewhat the same what?
Well, they have like similar attacks. Like they do the thing with their wings, and like there's always like the one like unblockable wing attack.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Hero fan from Legend of Zelda. I ain't touched her. I really don't know what. Oh man, he is mad at me. He does not like being bothered. Like for what it's worth, he really doesn't. He said he will come to me in my dreams and bite me.
But it's a she.
Oh
It's a
man,
Valkyrie.
Supposedly
Valkyrie
a
didn't do
realm
that.
Oh. I see.
some kind of
Here
terrible
we go,
secret
here we
involved
go,
one
here
of
we
them. But who knows, really?
Whose father they're winning? No shit. Oh no, I ain't gonna waste it. Look how much damage we didn't do. God damn it! Hey, I don't like this. I really don't. This shit ain't fun. Like I would prefer like, you know, they take a fucking load of damage. They take a lot of damage. They don't tank, but take. You can do a lot of damage. They just have a massive fucking health bar.
Until we meet again, my friends.
If I have to change the difficulty, I'll just do that because, again, like I've stopped having fun. Like these things. Like I hate in a game heavy in combat, and you find that when I find myself dreading the combat encounters. Ugh. The last Raven was indeed inside the thing. It was inside. It was in the room with the.
Good.
Which at the very least is cool because I got all the Ravens for here. One artifact, one Valkyrie, one chest. I know what the chest is, so if I'm lucky, I don't have to go back down into that horrible, horrible place. But I feel like the legendary chest is most likely in there. How many fucking Valkyries are there?
9.
Where are the rest of them in those two places?
They're in the other 2 places as far as I know.
I'm about to say, because there's only one apiece here. And Alfheim and Helheim. Helheim. That's what it is. I want to. Nine is such a big number. I think 4 would have been funny. 4 would have been like 4 at this difficulty would have been like. You know,
I mean, but it wouldn't have
making
been
them
true
just
to the lore.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But in other case, just fucking make it easier. Shit, that is. I mean, to be fair, because in true video game fashion.
I mean, your own
these
words,
are
this
hard.
isn't required for the main story.
But it's required for the trophy.
Yeah, but it's not required for the main story.
I don't mind that. I don't give a fuck about that. But the trophy shit, I don't care for that. I don't care for that. I mean, I am just gonna say put them on easy mode and beat it. It's still not easy on easy. Like they still fuck you up. Like you do more damage, but you take about the same amount of damage. Because so far that's the only difference I've seen. The higher the difficulty, the more the higher the defense, or the weaker you are, which is the same thing. You do less damage every time. I mean, shit. I beat the story without really having anything to bitch about, except for like that bullshit difficulty. But it's like it's the extra shit. Even on easy, I wouldn't want to do this. It's like they were really fucky about where they put some of these Ravens. Like I don't even front. They were assholes about where they put some of these Ravens. I do find it hilarious how much I don't want to do. Like I didn't care. I wasn't this apprehensive about fighting Terra Morpha. And that was, to be fair, that was not nearly as hard as this was. You can prepare for that. It might take you a year. You can go into that fight with confidence, knowing that you have all the things you need because you have all of the weaknesses in your pocket. This, on the other hand, it's just weird they added RPG elements to regular God of War, and just made it. Which I ain't gonna front. I'm not a fan of it in Mario Kart 8 either. Like them, like having to mix and mash the different carts. Yeah. Because it feels like there's one right combination to get like the fastest cart, or be like the best handling cart. As opposed to, like, you know, these all do this, and all of these wheels do this, and all of these gliders are this. But each individual piece has its own stat. So you kind of just end up having to find the one that works best for you, and everything else is useless. That is unless you actually want to actively win. God, I bitch. I am glad that I have a freaking artifact, a thing, a resurrection thing. Okay.
I did not tell the traders to do that. Wouldn't it have probably been smart for Kratos to start wearing a helmet? People have posed that question. Really? Y'all had the audacity to put a goddamn runic chest in this place that literally kills you while you exist.
Don't that make you wet?
More than you'll ever know.
God dang. He put the damn thing out. Oh boy. Fuck. Alright.
I see 2 of the runes, I don't see the 3rd.
Brother, you're fading fast.
Well, I guess I wasn't blocking. The problem is, it just, like, watching somebody do this wouldn't be fun. Because, like, the amount of damage I'm not doing is staggering.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, no, I'm just not.
Right, that's just perfect.
I just can't. I cannot. I simply can't. I cannot, like, will myself to do it. I just don't want to. Like, there were, this is the second time in video gaming where I've found myself, like, this is a game feature that I honestly, like, don't care for. In Donkey Konga, they had a game mode where you could play every single song in order. You could play the whole game's library of songs in order and get the highest score you possibly could. In Mario Kart, they had they only did this once in Double Dash. They added like a Grand Prix mode where you raced every single course randomly. Like the first stage would be the same every time, and the last one would always be Rainbow Road, but everything in between would be random, and it was fun. But it was one of those things you had to already feel like playing nothing but Mario Kart. This bitch here fucking hitting me. Just stop hitting me and die so I can get done with this fucking game. Yeah, my damage don't do so much. It's so much no damage. I also am like really pissed off that every fucking time I block, she still finds a way to hit me with that first hit. That's really starting to piss me off. Like, you don't get your fucking foot off me. Boy, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I forgot I had that. I was about to be pissed. Bitch, you finna die. Where'd she go? There she is. I didn't even realize how much damage I had done. I hadn't I really didn't realize that she was damn near dead.
Reverend, to your right, brother.
Fuck off.
Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe somebody she cared about died and she don't. Because the Valkyries aren't real, right? Like, they aren't real people. Maybe one of her Valkyrie homeboys got killed and she's like, nah, man, he wasn't ready.
Bury your back. On your left. Have you considered?
Alright. So, with that being said, now you can see that I am 90% done. One more artifact and one more chest. I know where the chest is. But I don't know where the artifact is. And yes, I put the damn game on easy mode to fight that Valkyrie because, again, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to prove. I'm gonna get the platinum just like everybody else. When the game is over, I'm probably not gonna play for a while. Like, odds are they'll probably drop the next game before I have this overwhelming need to play this again. And even if I play it again, I'll play the whole damn thing on easy. Like, unless they add trophies for beating New Game Plus. I can almost guarantee you by that point I'll already have platinumed it. So it is what it is. Like, this shit ain't fun no more. So, well, I'm beating the Valkyries on easy. After I beat the Valkyries and leave, I always I always turn the difficulty back up because the normal. Hey, that's pretty cool. So the normal enemies aren't so bad, but the Valkyries. Suck my donk bunch. Okay. Where's the door? Can I please go home? Thank you. I ain't waiting on shit, boy. You better hurry the fuck up.
Start heading to a mist-free area. Not on it. Time to go.
Yeah, it'd be 7 and 8 in those two places. If there's something specific you got to do to get to the Valkyries in those places, are they already there, or what's the
I don't know. I haven't found them yet.
bullshit? You know, I ain't that a bite in the dick.
Because I already told you, one of these places is completely random every time you go into it.
You gotta be shitting me.
And as for the other place, it's a really big, like, gauntlet. Like, so I don't think you'll be able to get to it until you beat it. And for you, that might not be so bad. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I'm not. It lost me. It lost my respect. I'm not playing on a higher difficulty for nothing.
Mind you, I'm still having a good time. I mean, it's not like...
I didn't say you weren't. Nor did I say you shouldn't do. I said I lost respect for the game. It wants more than it's earning.
I mean,
Like,
I'm clarifying for those who might care.
who are stupid. He's clarifying for you dumb motherfuckers who don't understand that two people can be friends and still have different opinions. So if you're a stupid motherfucker who don't understand that, well, you probably just need to stop being a stupid motherfucker.
You see a lot of anger, huh? So much.
Hey, anger, I don't like dumb motherfuckers. When dumb motherfuckers fuck shit up, they fuck up shit for everybody. You gotta start baby-proofing the world because stupid people. I will point out that there were enemies like this in the other God of War games, but I was able to pull them out of the ground. So I'll still say that I'm not a fan of y'all because it's a waiting game and you kind of fuck up the flow of the fight. Unless I can grab you out of the ground and I just don't know it. Thank you. Our enemies ain't shit. Yeah, it's really. I thought that when you just cut those vines here, I thought the whole point of cutting the vines was simply to let you get down. I didn't notice that there was a secondary place here that you could go through. I knew this wasn't gonna be like my favorite thing when I got here.
You don't look too good.
Thank you for letting me know that I've lost everything. Is this literally them saying, like, they agree with the ideology of Bloodborne and Dark Souls?
The ideology of what paying taxes is.
Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Bloodborne and Dark Souls.
There were other games like God of War, right? Like the original.
Yeah.
Before God of War.
I don't know. I think the closest thing
Because
is
I'll
probably
say
Devil
that
May
might be
Cry.
why I don't like this one nearly as much as I should. Because I feel like people who like this one like every game that it's pretending to be. And I liked the games that it's pretending to be. But I didn't love them enough to want something to copy them. I liked The Last of Us. How am I missing that? Like, and I'm not a Souls fan in general. Like I'm not a Souls fan. I'm not saying they're bad games. I just think they're no game has come along to copy those and do a really good job. Cut those. I didn't cut that one. Put one back. Atreus, you know, you could just come over here, like, hold this. Feel like you could be doing something right now. Is really what I'm trying to say. I feel like he could be helping me. Like, these things don't have to be that hard. But he's not doing anything. He's kind of like, and you're watching me fail. Go on the fucking beach and, like, collect sand or some shit. Go away. Because if you ain't gonna help, fuck out of here. Hanging around, you being useless. Shut the fuck up. This little fucker said, okay. Shut the fuck up. You stupid cunt. There we go. Are we about to fight something? Talisman. You said that like we was gonna fight. Oh, we are gonna fight. Okay, so now we gotta go in there and find these goddamn artifacts. Ugh.
Yeah. I really just want to get a few more of these nests things and open one of these chests.
So those are going to be the artificial lengtheners of the game, more or less?
More or less, yes.
I was like, I'm sure I'm on my own with that, and that's fine. But I do kind of just wish that there were more things to do, as opposed to things to do. Like, especially as far as trophies go. Like, I do like trophies that have you do weird shit, like out in the open world that you're living in, like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not like fucking stunt jumping, but like deface a monument or some shit. Like when we brought down the Thor thing, like if that had not been an objective and it was just something that we could have done, like, and there was a trophy for that, I would have enjoyed that. But that's, you know, me. Because I'm not gonna like let it go. Like the obscene amount of collectibles and shit is. How you ain't know it was here, Mimir? And if I'm not mistaken... Oh. Well... Donnie Dark Elf, what? Kratos, what is that?
Alright. I just saw Kratos get up and just suddenly realized he was dead and had to lay back down.
Fall back down.
No, he didn't fall, he just literally laid back down. That was the weird part. Up until that point, though, he thought he was still alive.
It's so weird, this place is all dark now. Given that we returned the light, I don't understand that.
No, Mimir, I'm not okay. I'm in the opposite of okay.
You're KO.
KO. I love that this person's advice for getting the most mist is to open all the chests and get good.
So basically their advice was they didn't have a fucking thing to say. They just wanted to speak. I mean, I don't have a problem with people being jackasses. I just think it's better that if you're gonna be an asshole, like, don't broadcast. You know, let people find out naturally. And here we go. Oils of War. And Alfheim is 100% complete. Die!
Need a fresh upgrade before tackling the realm tears? Not that I condone such an action, mind you. I think that's a keeper. Where are the goodies?
There's like a color for everything you do in this game. Like being in the boat turns the thingy blue, like teal.
Be seeing ya.
Color. Mark, what color is that?
I'm not in the boat.
I can do whatever you
Almost dropped my controller.
Fine piece of work. If I say so. Myself.
So the funny thing about it is that I have to go to both places to upgrade this goddamn armor. I went up there 3 times.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I called mine Road to Platinum.
The spinning blades were Evaldi's favorite. I always
I'm almost positive I did.
I think you did. Why?
It's just, I just realized that there was some similarities. I was like,
Does this bother you?
you know, not enough to be aroused.
You don't have to run off on my account.
You don't have to run off on my account.
I'm gonna run off on your account. It's your account. I will say the ambient noise for Alpine is kind of annoying.
I'm not. Because I'm not wasting my goddamn stone that quickly. I will say the things that would make the game easier are all in these 2 realms.
Meaning?
None, that's just a statement of fact. That's the materials.
I mean, explain
to
your
make-
statement.
The materials to make the better armor and weapons are
Oh, okay, that's not what I
get
was
upgrade
thinking. Not what I
your
thought
stuff
that meant.
the first time.
I thought you meant like the game
Or
code
Final
would actually be different.
Why would that be the case?
Well, some things get some people change their game for a specific game mode.
Alright. I don't know what you want from me, so I'm just telling you, alright.
No, I was just asking.
I don't know, I'm just telling.
Because when you said it could be easier, I was like, because I was like weird, like because I was thinking like it would be like an arena fighting thing where you legit just like.
I mean, technically speaking, you're gonna get experience and money this way. So, I mean, you technically can grind and whatnot in these areas, but that's not the point. You just get materials to make better armor and weapons, and you can get the final upgrade for your weapons in these areas.
The thing is, we feel like for y'all to put in the whole labor thing, and like certain enemies need to be weaker for you to even pull off the stuff they want you to do. For you to lose her. And like so far, it looks like the game totally scales you as you play. Oh, okay. There's a shelf for each.
Set. Yeah.
Oh, they even have your the ciphers. Did I sell the ciphers? There's a third cipher?
Cipher, no cipher? Ciphering?
Oh, cipher, no cipher.
After I open this, I should have about 1,000. I'm gonna just say that's probably enough to call this a run. Because I'd rather not get overzealous and die and lose everything I've worked to get.
I don't even know what those were. They were okay. These are all the spoils before. If I'm not mistaken, they're still in my my codex. Yeah. Abandoned ship. The ornate ship heads. Okay, when it comes to these ship heads, I'm gonna be completely real with you. 3 of these are damn near identical. To be fair, 3 of these are identical. So why do there have to be 9 of these? Oh, they are. They're over here too. Okay. Over toys. Are these the spoils for war?
Oh, that's what I did. I was doing the stupid thing.
Yeah, I think they put them in like as soon as you get them.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I kind of wish you could like examine them a little closer, but I got no reason to bitch. Other than I gotta play.
There's also 3 rift tears that you have to spend this currency on to open. Because what I'm literally doing is I'm just killing the enemies in the first area and turning in my souls for what it's worth and just going back and doing it again. For the most part.
I take it like the longer you play, the more you get.
I mean, you more or less have to like avoid traps and shit all while you're slowly getting poisoned while killing enemies. Like, cause you only get points for opening chests, but the longer you are in this area, as far as I know, you get more points when you open a chest.
So you're trying to play. So you're playing the long game.
Yeah, well, more or less.
Do a little bit and like minimize your chance of dying.
Yeah. Also, whenever you what is it? I was gonna say. Also, when you open a chest, you also get like the poison meter goes up, so you can stay in longer. If that makes sense. You're not as poisoned because magic.
4 goddamn ravens. Oh my gosh. I don't think I was this like.
In Helheim, the last ravens are really easy, honestly.
How many did you have before you got here? None?
I had like I think 1. Because Helheim's really small is the thing. Like it's literally just a straight stretch for the most part. There's like 2 side areas.
Here, my little boy. How much would it cost for somebody to pay you to hit your hand with a hammer?
Oh god. Almost walked right into those spiky spikes. There's 2 easy chests right here, so that's an extra 400.
No, I ain't gonna be. I can probably say that already. I can say that if I say that I'll say it. I wasn't gonna say it. You catch what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You're doing that logged off thing, aren't you?
I don't know what you mean.
Were you laughing at the fact that was really cute? Are you laughing at your own cuteness? Is that what that was?
I'm not sure. I was laughing at the fact that like the words, you know what I mean.
It led to I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
So you aren't doing. So do you know? Okay. Do you think it's possible that you're referencing something without knowing it, like subconsciously?
No, I know that. I know I'm referencing something.
Yeah, you're totally
specific.
referencing. That's like because it's that's dead on. Oh hell no!
Oh yeah. It gets funnier every time you do it. You don't need to make excuses to say hello. Oh,
You
but
don't.
I
Just
do,
say
Sindri.
hi.
I have to make all the excuses. You see, I had your bowl that I borrowed from you 6 years ago.
My favorite part of God of War is at the end of the game when it doesn't exist. This isn't a thing that happened. I made this up, but there's a part in the game at the end that you feel bolder when you're fighting. When you're having a conversation with Freya.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I stopped talking. What happened is she's like, you don't know me. I know enough. And in my head, I'm like, no, you don't. Yes, I do. You don't know me. You don't know me. Like, just this back and forth between her and Kratos. I know enough. You know. Yes, I do. You're a monster.
You know, to be completely fair, Kratos still hasn't told Atreus exactly what he did. Because it's not
He
that
did.
not really. He didn't, like,
He
full
told
on...
him the worst part.
Like he said, I killed those who were deserving and those who were not deserving. He didn't say, I literally killed every god
I accidentally,
in my
yeah,
realm.
Well, I'm about to say the more important thing he needs to tell Atreus is that I killed my wife and daughter.
I mean, there's that too. You never told him that.
I feel like if
You,
he
you
told
see this
Atreus that,
white
he'd be
shit
like,
on
"You
my
killed
skin?
Mom."
That's them.
That's yeah. Weird, right?
Some old
So,
lady did that to me.
apparently- Yeah. Some witch bitch.
Some
That's why I don't like
witchy
witches.
bitch.
And he looks over at Freya. Ugh. Shit doesn't wash. It does not wash off. With Kratos being as white as he is, you think he could just lay in the snow and like disappear? So for everybody you've seen the ending of the game, and you have to now go back and watch the beginning of the game with the meeting with Boulder and Kratos. You gotta watch that again, and you have to listen to what Boulder is saying, and it will tell you everything you need to know. Like it's one of those things where it's so obvious. Like really, really, really obvious. Like not obvious, but it's like, oh man, yeah, that's clearly what this is. Yeah, and then like it's and to be fair, Freya being Baldur's mom is kind of spoiled throughout the game. If you can see her damn necklace, and actually want to
Translate it.
yeah, actually want to go out of your way to translate that shit. So
Or
I
you
think
know,
it's either
you
Scandinavian
know, to
letters.
be completely fair, if you wanted God of War, spoiled for you, all you needed to do is just be aware of Norse mythology, and you'd have
Kind of, sort of.
most of the connections like already there for you.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, even the very ending. To be fair though, they don't really talk about.
Because they went out of their way to not use her real name. They used
Yeah,
an abbreviation
yeah.
of it.
Yeah, and it's like even then, like I didn't catch it. I didn't. I think it's mostly because of the way you say it. You have to like really stress the last syllable. Because Luffy, because that's how you're gonna say that every time you read it, Luffy. And I was just like, what does the dude from One Piece have to do with that? Like, is there gonna be a One Piece fight in God of War? Is Luffy gonna just show up and just start beating young Kratos?
I mean, because mind you, if you thought that Sindri and Brock made a powerful axe that can be brought back and forth like Thor's hammer, and just gave it to some lady who lived out in the woods who was immortal, I mean, you have to really think about that.
No, that person has the true suspension of disbelief. They're just okay. But the messed up thing is, like, I don't think at any point they say that it was, the better question is, because we start off the game with it being Kratos' axe.
Yeah, but when Sindri first sees it, he's like, we
Yeah, okay,
made that
yeah,
axe
yeah.
for
He
like
said-
a very pretty lady, and Trey
He
says,
gave it to her.
yeah.
Okay. Maybe the person playing it is just a sucker for women, and it's like, yeah, she's probably real hot. I'd have made her a big old axe too. Really?
I guess.
Mark has a pretty big suspension of disbelief, but he ain't with that shit. He don't believe in that hoe. He don't believe that whole shit. Not that whole shit. Not that whole shit. Not that whole shit. I have not been playing the game, by the way. I have been shredding it. Oh.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just literally grinding at this point because that's what life's gonna be until I can. Because I have to do this bit to get the better armor and better weapon. Like, this is what I have to do. Like, I can do the other things, but like the better armor and weapon would make doing those things easier.
The
that last one's a little higher.
That doesn't... For what it's worth, you could usually tell when the area you're gonna go in is gonna have enemies or not, so I mean, you can at least use that to your advantage. Because if it doesn't have enemies, you can use... What?
Can I say something?
Sure.
I want to say something. PlayStation 4 still does not have the updated what? That's all.
Alright.
I'm just annoyed by it. Because I just want to point out, I got about 20 or so episodes of Minecraft left until I'm out. And I'm doing what? 12 a month? Because it's 3 a week, 4 a week, or 12 a month.
If you really want to be like a vocal person, you can tweet at Mojang and be like, what the fuck? And they'll be like, who are you?
They said it's not them. Like, the people who are supposed to be putting it out claim that it's not their fault. And it's like, there's like betas of it, I guess, on... What's a snapshot?
A snapshot?
Like a snapshot update on, like, Minecraft.
I think
that's what I keep seeing on...
It's when they, like, put the game, like... They show you a picture of the updated version of the game, I guess, more or less. From my understanding. Kratos is
like,
just beating the fuck out of that dog.
Because right now, it seems like, there are people online who like, on YouTube who do have, like, versions of, Minecraft. Yeah, updated product. The updated product. Like they're able to play around in it. It's not like finished by far. Like some features don't work or whatever. I didn't see any dolphins. Do we have dolphins?
I don't know. I know there's fish in it.
I mean, I'm talking about, do we have it like right now?
Oh no.
Yeah, they supposedly was supposed to add new fish. The trident looks really cool. The trident can be used on land, but it's mostly for underwater. But they have one thing I'm really interested in, and that's the thing. The mauler, not the mauler. The what's it called? It's this flying stingray looking ass motherfucker. Or manta ray.
I don't know, because I haven't really looked that much into it.
The Phantom, that's what it is. I think it's the Phantom.
I'm just sad that we don't have it, more or less.
No one has it is the problem. Like, it's not a thing. Like, there's snapshots of it, and I think people like maybe modded some stuff together. But basically, it's really interesting. Like, it's really, really interesting. And I think what it is it's interesting as in cute, but not necessary. Because apparently they don't want people to abuse Minecraft. I don't know what they... You know how, like, we used to work, like, we would work through the night? Like, we'd be on a mountain, like, destroying it, and we'd, like, put up some lamps, some torches, and, like, you know. Apparently, they want people to sleep more. So this thing, what it will do is, it flies through the air. And it comes out at night. And if you're, like, basically, if you're up late, like, they'll spawn in near you, I guess. And they attack you. And they're real, but not real. Like, they'll float, like, I think they go through you and cause damage. I don't know. There's been, like, different, there's different information out there about it.
I think people just like to talk.
What I've seen like, and it looks really interesting. Like, I guess Mojang has showed some stuff off, and they're like, alright, cool. and people have just kind of taken that and ran with it.
Because as far as I know, every other version of Minecraft has it at this point. Like even Pocket Edition. As far as
But
I
the
know.
consoles don't. And as it stands, we're PlayStation isn't getting the better together version. But here's the thing. If you ever get Minecraft on Switch, I'll be able to play with you on the Xbox.
Yeah.
But the question is, can you transfer your save? Like, is there a place you can, like, because that would be nice to be able to, like, upload a save to like a cloud somewhere and then download it across multiple different platforms. Like say I'm working, like I'm playing on my Xbox, right? Like I'm playing it on my Xbox, and I get done, I gotta go like on a car road. Road trip. Fuck. I gotta go in the kitchen and cook. You know, I gotta go, you know, do something. You know, or maybe I feel a power fault going out doesn't work with it. Well, you know, just some stuff comes up. I gotta leave. Or hell, maybe somebody wants the TV, and I can just upload like my file to my account, my Minecraft account. That's what they're called. They're called My Minecraft.
I think that's the thing, like that you have to use your Microsoft account to tie all that together.
Nintendo's gonna save some lives.
Which is the weird thing, because Nintendo is on board with people using Microsoft accounts on the Switch, but Sony
That's because
isn't.
they're not stupid. Nintendo's legit trying to make money now. Like, a part of me feels like they've had the idea for the Switch in their back pocket for years. Like, I feel like it's just gotten better. Like the hardware's gotten better, but they've known that they wanted to make the Switch for years.
Well, I finally upgraded the axe out of the way.
Does it look really, really awesome? Does it sparkle? Does it shimmer and shine?
I mean, it's just a little more gold, if I'm being honest.
That's not good. Gold is a terrible metal to hit things with. I love you. Give Daddy a hug.
Give Papa Kratos a hug.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, man, that's adorable. Papa Kratos. Oh man, that's his name. Fuck it. That's it. That's it. Papa Kratos. Papa Kratos. Yeah, that is great. It's masculine and affectionate. Papa Kratos. Come here. Could you imagine like Kratos doing the whoopsie daisy with Davey? And Davey on his knee. Just launching with his fucking strategy.
I mean, mind you, Kratos has been a father before.
Oh yeah. Kratos seems like the type of dude who's just not for the shit. Like, he might be autistic. Kratos might be completely autistic. Actually, no, he's not.
There's a game theory for you. Kratos is autistic. Okay.
Because he understood. Because he understood that Mimir had been bewitched. Are you laughing at that?
We're both laughing at that.
She hurt? Oh, okay.
It's
Alright.
only funny because it makes sense.
It's only funny because it makes sense. Kratos is autistic. Okay.
That make you happy?
A little bit.
She is weaving back there. Good God.
As evidenced by the fact that he calls
It's hot, like, the reason I say it is because the problem is, like, I'm just, cause think about how no nonsense Kratos is.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. Now, I'm thinking about him being a dad. I'm thinking about him changing diapers. Like, he doesn't seem like the type of person that would change diapers with personality. Like, it's gross. And he's like, yeah, I knew that going in. This would be gross. So he has no reaction to it. You know what I mean?
He has literally disemboweled things. Like, I don't think...
Some
Then,
poop. You don't think the poop would bother him?
No.
I don't know, man. Baby should be stinking. That's all I have for that. That's really all I have.
I mean,
Kratos might be
it's a true statement.
I would say he doesn't have Asperger's. Well, that's the problem. He understood that Mimir was bewitched, and it made him laugh. Like, so he's not completely autistic because he understands jokes.
There was a story like that Mimir told where it started with bloodshed and Kratos made the
Yeah,
joke.
he's like, finally a story worth telling.
Yeah.
Well, he clearly, he knows what he came for. Kratos is the dude who, like, when he goes over to his house, he don't do Netflix and chill. Kratos shows up for fuck. It's like, as soon as he walks in, he's pulling off his skirt. I don't know what the fuck you call it. And he's like, you know, rubbing his dick to harden it. But it is what it is. Like, his ashy white dick. And we talked about this the other night. Kratos' butt cheek. Kratos, like, the lady said the entirety of the ashes would be on his body everywhere. Like, would be on his skin. And the only part of his body that isn't covered in the ash is the tattoo. And I think that's because since the tattoo is technically its own ink, its own pigment, like, the ashes didn't latch onto that. But everything else is, you know, his skin. So this means, like, Kratos' penis, his ball sack, but especially his dickhead, which to me is the weirdest part, because everybody's dickhead is usually a different color from the rest of their body, like from their actual skin. And that means the inside of his butt cheek
Let her sleep.
is
She's
white
tired.
too, like that ashy white. That is Bananarama. That's super Bananarama. Where's my microphone? Oh, man, that might have sounded like ass. Basically, the inside of Kratos' blood is white, and so is his dickhead. He's possibly autistic, which is terrible. It's terrifying. Oh my gosh, they put an autistic man in charge of war. That might not have been the smart. That might have led us to the situation we're in.
Alright. Just everything about this situation.
Everything about this is beautiful. I love it. Heiflhum.
What?
Maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe some DLC will be Valhalla and all the other places.
I really don't think this game's gonna get DLC.
The other ones did, for the most part. They got some, but they ain't got a lot. Like God of War 3 only got like costumes, and Ascension got like multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That wolf fucking ate me.
He ate me. A fucking wolf ate me.
No, I just find it funny because Mimir's like, so that's it then? Is that it? Is that it?
That's it then. I'm like, yeah, man.
I mean, that's
Dead
yeah.
or-
That, I mean, I
Dead
realize
or
you're
something.
dead.
Fucking wolf man. I do like that they allowed us to show Mimir his dead body.
The fact that they actually thought to have him comment about it was funny.
Comment, yeah. I think it's one of those things where they play tested it. They thought about the situation at hand. They're like, we have to do something.
I mean, my health starts to drain and then I die when my health is gone.
As you do. I'm gonna put this up my nose.
Oh, I was trying to ask you this earlier, but have you looked into like the piece of equipment that's called what the fuck's it called? The Shattered Gauntlet of Ages.
You was asking about it, and I was like, yeah. Which was a lie. No, I have not.
Because it's a reference to the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh.
And it's
Does it look
it's
like it?
kinda. I wouldn't say yes though. In most situations. But anyway, there's three specific things you can put into it that actually makes it work.
Make it work in what sense?
Like that make it actually do what it's supposed to do, which is shoot a like beam of light out of your fist or some shit like that. I have not found these things, but I think you might have to craft them. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm done. I'm just done. Done enough.
Upgrade before tackling the realm tears? Not the
Let's go get food, Mark.
No. I guess I should probably wear this just because it increases my resistance to
the poison.
To the poison of this place specifically, but it's also
everyone watching you play.
It's also really
everyone
good.
watching you play this is calling you a moron. He's like, oh my god, he had the thing to do the stuff and he didn't.
I mean, it's worse than what I was wearing is the thing. Like Brock's armor is still technically better until I upgrade this shit.
Ugh.
Mr. Nissix?
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I was saying that out loud?
Kinda.
I swore I was not saying that out loud. I thought it for sure. Because if you had said no, I probably would have screamed. Pretty quick.
I mean, it certainly increased my resistance to the poison, I'll say that much.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Be certain, boy.
I just said I was done, and yet here I am, doing this. I really want to get enough stuff to upgrade. I mean, get the last piece of the armor so that I just have the full set. I will say I'm basically back to wearing basically nothing now. Is that a thing you like? Do you like when your armor actually looks like armor?
Mm.
No,
I'm
not staying here. I'm not staying here. These are fucking revenants. I'd rather run into the saw blades than deal with those fuckers.
They're easily the worst enemies in the game.
I mean, I still have a personal hatred for the Dark Elves more so than them, but they are pretty terrible.
Personal. You said it's personal.
It is personal. When I see them, I call them bug fucks and
You
hate them. And they are not bugs. They are people. They are.
But they look like bugs because they have wings and they do.
They do buzz and have the wings. But when I see them, I mean, I feel like that's on par with a racial slur, just calling them bug fucks.
Yeah, but it ain't the N word or the J word or the K word. So. The J word's Japs.
Alright.
I will say for sure, I'm one of those people who doesn't understand why Jap is a slur. But
Spinning blades were Evaldi's favorite.
if you say anything with the right connotation behind it, it can sound evil.
I will say I'm spending more money on resurrection stones than I ever thought possible, because I had so much money I didn't know what to do with it, and now I'm running really low.
No, you do not.
Now don't be a stranger.
Now don't be a stranger. I mean, it does make my runic and vitality go up, to be sure.
What does runic do?
It's those runic attacks that you do.
So it increases the power of them, or or decreases the cooldown?
The power of them. Because cooldown is its own stat.
Okay. I like to point out to everybody who can hear me that at the moment I am currently working on getting 3 separate platinum trophies. That is for Dust, the Elysian Tale. Me and him were both working on Saints Row 4 and God of War. Technically God of War 4.
Don't talk to me that way, kid. I guess I'll wait it out until 4 o'clock, because then that'll be an even number. That's the best I got.
I know you're not afraid of spiders, but when you see them, do you try to eradicate them?
Depends on where they are.
In your house?
Not always. Again, depends on where they are and what exactly they look like. I mean, if they're in bed with me when I'm asleep, then I don't, like, instinctively I might do the eradication of life.
Instinctively.
But if they're just like, like put elsewhere, then I'll usually do that.
That's humanizing them, which is disgusting. I can't do that. Because then I had to get a vessel. You know how hard it is to find a vessel?
Not very, if you have vessels readily available.
I don't always have a vessel of, a readily available, fuck, that's hard to say. A readily available vessel.
Vessel.
A readily available vessel. There
I
we
don't know
go.
how I didn't stumble over that, to be honest. As much as I've been slurring tonight. The word decision just eludes me. But theoretically, you could just run around this maze for as long as possible and just grind that way.
But
What
if you find yourself avoiding the enemies, the game is doing something wrong.
Like, 'cause there's two undiscovered things here. Yeah, there's a Valkyrie in this goddamn maze. They want you to run through this maze and find a Valkyrie. In this maze, mind you, that is different every single time you walk into it.
So it doesn't show you where the Valkyrie is, it just tells you that it's there.
It gives you a general idea, but again, like, when I say it's different every single time, I mean, like, it seems like the paths are kind of the same, but what's in those paths, like the crushers or the enemies or whatever, are different. Like, the way the paths are set up are different every time.
Same roads, different hazards.
Yeah. But it makes it look different enough that you would consider it different. Okay, I'm gonna just stop going this way, because every time I go that way, there's two revenants, and I don't want that in my life. Mind you, they're two yellow bar revenants, and they also have nightmares with them, and nothing about that sounds like a good time. I'm sure I sound insane to anybody who didn't have the context of what I'm talking about.
Ooh, it feels good. Ooh.
Okay, now, I mean, that's how bad it is. I'm literally choosing to walk in the saw blades to get away from these fucking things. Because, like, the alternative is too horrible to imagine.
In this case, what is that horrible alternative?
Fighting them. So yeah, that runic chest, the runic chest does respawn because it has like 1,000 of those mist things in it every time you open it. But the thing is, you have to ring the bells while you're slowly being poisoned, so
You gotta be quick about it. That's all you gotta do. Pop a doop doop doopy doop pop.
I mean, I'll be honest, oh god.
Sorry.
Huh?
There's a large one.
Ugh.
Hold on. What is y'all's obsession with fucking revenants? And
They know their ass. They know the Revenants are the most ass enemies in the game, and because of that, they're gonna keep putting them in your way.
like, cause every single way I went, like, every enemy encounter was revenants. It's supposed to be random. That wasn't random. It was always revenants and fucking nightmares every single time. If I would have just went back and tried to make my way back out of the maze, I would have had an easy 1,000 points.
That's been on all day. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, Do I still have my resurrection stone? I do.
I see you're actually enjoying Baldi's workshop. You've
Oh,
spent
Shut the
time-
fuck up, Sindri.
I'm sorry, I'm not angry.
What is this place?
I mean, I don't hate you, I'm just
You are
angry.
standing at the entrance to Evaldi's workshop, a testament to the ingenuity of dwarven engineering.
It smells so bad.
Gosh dang it, one.
Foul, isn't it? Well, that's a long story, but quite simply, Evaldi messed with forces he shouldn't have, and you're breathing.
Oh,
So, Evaldi created this mist?
No, Niflheim has always been a land of mist and snow, endless snow and wind and ice. Really, it's never been a pleasant vacation. But Evaldi found a way to harness all that frosty power, built marvels that shock the realms of both man and god.
Wow.
Yes. Wow.
So then what happened? After Evaldi built all the marbles?
Ah, yes. Well, Odin wasn't keen on the idea of dwarves building contraptions to challenge
Ugh.
his powers.
I'm letting Sindri talk his head off until he has nothing else
I
to
could
say.
chop his head off.
Escalated and well,
Why, 'cause you don't want to go back in there?
cursed mist.
No, I'm ending the stream, and
This is why gods are best avoided.
Well,
I just figured that would be a good way to end the stream because he had a bunch of shit to say. You're right, Kratos. This is why God should be avoided. I'm not sure where my axe went. I mean, I saw where it went, but I'm not sure where it was.
stop spitting. It's so cold. My spit freezes when I talk.
But you...
Stop spitting.
Anyway. That's that for now.
How did I manage to miss these? 5 artifacts. Alright, here we go.
I don't think they were there the first time.